This is a Dwemer puzzle box. It's about the size of an apple and exists somewhere in these huge Dwemer ruins, and I have to find it. This might seem pretty straightforward, but the problem is, I'm playing Morrowind for the first time, completely unguided, which means no access to the wiki, guides, or any outside game help. So I have to find this tiny cube in this huge dungeon all on my own. This is Unguided. So why are we hunting for this thing? Well, this guy needs us to find it in exchange for some vital information about a cult that we're investigating. Well, why are we investigating this cult? Well, that's what Caius Casades wants us to do. Caius is our point of contact in the Blades, and I'm pretty sure he's a monk who's addicted to drugs. Either way, we don't question it and accept our first order from him. He asks us to talk to Hasfat Antabilis at the Balmoran Fighters Guild. He tells us to ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine and the 6th House secret cult. He warns us that before Hasfat tells us, we'll probably need to do a favour for him, but we're to get our head down and do it. We ask Caius what he already knows of the Nerevarine, and he tells us that some Dunmer believe that an orphan outcast born on a certain day to uncertain parents will one day unite the tribes of the Dunmer. This sounds all too familiar. An orphan outcast and a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, that's me. A youth born on a certain day and unto uncertain parents, that was said at the beginning about me, wasn't it? Yeah, so this was said as we loaded into the game for the first time. So I guess somehow we might actually be this Nerevarine thing. We then ask about the 6th House cult, and he tells us that an informant of his says that the cult are associated with some strange recent events, and they're also linked to the Nerevarine prophecies. So we left Caius and headed over, but before we went in, I wanted to check and see if we could upgrade our steel mace that we've been using. I headed into the armour and weapon shop in Balmora, but unfortunately couldn't find anything, so we ended up leaving. I then headed into the Fighters Guild. After running up to almost everyone else but him, we found Hasfat downstairs. We ask him about the Nerevarine, but he reminds us that first off, we need to do him a favour, and he tells us of some Dwemer ruins nearby called, and I'm gonna butcher this, Arkantand? He asks us to go over there and find a cube the size of a fist, which he describes as a Dwemer puzzle box. Find this and he'll tell us what he knows. Simple. Firstly, we need to know where these ruins are. He gives us some directions, and all I'm hoping is that they're saved in my journal, because they're pretty detailed. Okay, turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open the doors. I'm just going to check if that's saved. That is not saved in my journal. Right. I'm going to screenshot that, because that was quite the set of directions. Right, I've just screenshot that, and now I've got to try and follow them. So with the directions in hand, we headed out the guild. Not before checking if we could pick up any weapons from any other people here. This guy did in fact sell some, like a cool sword that paralysed people, but unfortunately no blunt weapons, and that's what we're specialised in. So we left the guild. Before following the directions, I was intrigued by seeing that paralysis sword, and wondered how much it might cost to enchant my mace with paralysis, so I headed into the Mages Guild and found the enchanter. So if I put that in there, and then I want to put in paralyze for just 10 seconds. Oh, it's 25 grand! What the fuck? So we left. Okay, so let's follow these instructions. So we want to go south out of town, which we are doing, and I think we go over the Odai River the same way we went for the mushrooms. Then cross bridges cast over the Odai River, so this way I assume, and then go to a place called Caldera. Okay, so we've got to go until we find a signpost now. Oh, there's a signpost in the distance, right. Caldera, perfect, here we go, this way. And then immediately on the right see a signpost for Molag Mar. Oh, it's got to be this way, right? Please say Molag Mar. Nice, okay, cool. Turn right and uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge. So there should be an ancient Dwemer bridge coming up. I'm very aware that I have no stamina right now. Oh, hello. This looks like an ancient Dwemer bridge. This is interesting. Who's that guy? Right, I'm going to wait here for a second. I don't know who that is, so could be an enemy. Yep, pretty sure that's an enemy. Right, okay, let's get dragon skin. Oh, it just looks like a guy, to be fair. Should you try crushing burden touch? I kind of want to see if this makes him fall over. Oh god, didn't expect that. Right, okay, let's try and avoid this guy. Holy crap, he does quite a lot of damage. I failed to cast a spell. I failed to cast a spell. I failed to cast a spell. I am dying. I just died. Okay, I think I might have autosaved just before that. Okay, nice. Okay, holy crap, this guy's tough. How do we get around this then? I think we just run at him. I'm going to cast Dragon Skin when we get nearby. So I'm going to cast Dragon Skin and then run at him. Maybe try and sneak a bit closer. Okay, that hasn't worked. Dragon Skin, get my weapon out, avoid that thing. Run at him. Bonk him on the head. Oh my god, I'm already dying. Okay, heal myself. Holy crap. This guy does so much damage and I can't hit him. I've got a fucking skeleton in the way. Can you get out of the fucking way? Okay, get rid of that. That's it, nice, get some hits. Come on. Let's go! Holy crap, that was difficult. Snowy Granius. Iron War Axe. Holy crap, that was tough. Who the hell was he then? What was that about? Oh, hello. Emerald. Take that. Okay, so we crossed the bridge and then the entrance to this place is on the east side of the river, south of the bridge. So that thing there, I assume. It says turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open the doors. It's gotta be this thing then, right? Wow. That was cool. Oh, you can fuck off. Okay, they just close again, so let's just do that again. And let's get in there quickly. This is very cool. We're in. Wow, look at this. So this is the Dwemer, and the Dwemer are, what are they? Dwarves or something? Dwarven, aren't they? But then they don't exist anymore. And now I have to find a cube the size of a fist in here. I mean, I don't like my odds, to be honest. As you can tell, I wasn't confident. I slowly descended into the cave, and within less than 30 seconds, 2 people ran out of the shadows to attack me. One managed to sidestep off the walkway we were on, turning this 2v1 into a one-on-one. I quickly dispatched him, and then was able to easily take down his mate. With no real idea where to start, we walked into the main room. Can I go up here? I can. Is it a door? Steel and iron Dwemer doors. The cells of the Hollow Land. Looks like it needs 2 keys. What's this? Dwarven Spear. Wow, I'm taking that. We continued exploring this level, finding a bowl and some Dwemer coins. I then headed down to where the 2 people who attacked me came from. This is where I realised that the doors didn't actually need 2 keys. That was just their graphical design. There were 3 doors in a row here. Not knowing where to start, I tried the middle one. I used my amulet to restore my stamina, and then popped on the Divine Intervention amulet I'd received as part of the Mages Guild questline. I had no idea what these did, so wanted to use it to find out. I carried on into the next room and saw someone below me, but with no way up for them, I was safe. I checked all the cabinets and shelves, but couldn't find the Dwemer puzzle box I was here for. I was being incredibly diligent, as this had been described to me as the size of a fist, so I knew we were looking for something pretty small. With nothing in here, we left. I then tried the rightmost door which led down, and then the first door we were presented with was trapped, so we decided to avoid that. Although, I then immediately walked towards another trapdoor and opened it without noticing. Oh fuck! I didn't read that quick enough, I might die here. Oh, that's close. Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Alright mate. Oh my god, I did no damage to this guy. Is it because of my stamina? Maybe, let's see if I've got a stamina potion. Potion of Fire Shield. Let's drink that. And then what's this Divine Intervention? I'm gonna try this. What the fuck? What just happened? Oh my god, I think I just teleported myself out. Divine Intervention takes me to here? That's random. Does it always do that? It looks like it. Oh my god. What about this one? Intervention. Where's this one take me? Where the hell am I? Am I in Balmora? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's great to know, but that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I've got to walk all the way back. Okay, let's do it. Let's set off then. I might sell this spear before we go and repair my gear. I can't believe I've just done that. Oh, is this another weapon shop? It is. Is it downstairs, the entrance? Yep. Where's the shop? Keep. Hello, mate. Barter. What have you got? Iron mace. Okay, cool. Doesn't have anything else. Right, let's sell this then. 96. Thought it'd be a bit more than that. Oh no, that's my shield. What am I doing? I didn't have my shield on that whole time. Kind of forgot about that. Let's sell some of this stuff. We sold some stuff and quickly rested whilst in Balmora to heal up and also level up. with our coins spent in strength, intelligence and endurance to give harder hits, more magicka and more health. As we headed back towards the ruins, I reflected on my blunder. I had no idea what these spells did, but now we know. The names make sense now. Divine intervention, intervening with our fight and removing us from whatever bad situation we're in. I'm not sure why they teleport to Fort Moonmoth and Balmorra though, but I'm not complaining. At least we now know to only use them in dire situations where I'm about to die. After a little while, we were back at the bridge, and the guy we killed earlier was still dead, which is good. I'm actually not sure if people respawn in this game. It'd make sense if they didn't, as this isn't like an MMO or something, so someone you've previously killed randomly appearing again wouldn't make much sense. We headed back into the ruins, and to where we left off. I was inspecting the trapdoor I previously ignored, but I was rudely interrupted. After some time, we took him down. After this I was back to looking at the door, and I noticed that whilst the right side was trapped, the left side wasn't, so we opened it with no bother, although there was some bother on the other side of this door. After a tough battle, we saw her off. We searched the room for the puzzle box, but couldn't find it. I did find what I assume was some old Dwemer machinery somehow still in operation, with a Dwemer cylinder attached to it. I have no idea what this is, but I took it anyway. With the room cleared, we moved on. I headed down another level and found another, what I can only assume are bandits, waiting for me. She was quickly dealt with. We then headed down a long corridor with a door at the end of it. As expected, we were immediately jumped as we went through. Again, he wasn't much of an issue, and so we got on with searching the room. Any cube in here? Oh, a ruby. A diamond. Wow, let's take that. This place is huge. How on earth am I going to find this little tiny cube in here? The more rooms I went into and searched, the more I feared I wouldn't find this cube. Perhaps I'd already passed it without realising, or if not that I'd get lost in here and not be able to trace where I'd looked and where I hadn't. Getting lost wasn't a worry though, because to be honest, I already was. Wow, I am so lost in this place by the way. Oh god, there's someone in here. He looks like me. And now he's dead. Another diamond, let's take that. Lots of gems in here. Wow, I'm gonna be rich after this. What's this guy reading? A Dance in Fire. Oh, hello. Nice, there's a skill book. Okay, I can't see a cube in here. Which way have we been? We went through this way, that guy's dead, so we've been there. Well, I'm genuinely quite lost already. Where am I going to come out? Oh, I'm back at the beginning again. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, right, I don't know how I did that. Okay, let's go upstairs now. I headed through the only door up here, and once again was met with a bandit. Oh, hello. He's got a shield, so I will also cast a shield. Let's do the 5th barrier. Oh wait, hold on, how do I cast it? Yeah, 2 can play that game, look at that, I've got a barrier now. Am I missing because of his barrier? Oh, his barrier's gone now. That's a bit boring, mate, isn't it? Well, guess what I can do? Paralyse you. Haha, look at that! That's pretty cool. Brilliant. I didn't actually expect that to work, to be honest. Nice amount of gold, I'll take that. I don't think there's anything else here that I'm going to take. Cup. Oh! That's the puzzle box. Let's fucking go. I actually found it. Let's go. I did not expect to find that. I'm not gonna lie. That is tiny, by the way. I am so glad that I looked in here. But I also want to go back and check out that other place that I walked past, the Heaven's Gate or something. So we had the puzzle box, but as with most dungeons in games, I struggled to leave with the cave's part explored. And earlier, I'd gone up to a door named Heaven's Gallery, but instead of going through it, I went down the corridor which led me back to the start of the cave. So I wanted to come back here and explore the rest of this place. So we made our way back to the door after some navigating using my map. And once through, we're met with the guy we'd seen from above earlier. We descended down into a walkway that looked like it was suspended above lava. And then, my exploration was rewarded. Hello, little chest down here. Right, let's cast a spell on that. Oh, Dwemer shield. Oh yeah. Oh, we are taking that instead of the iron tower shield that we have. It's actually less heavy too. Wow, yeah, okay, drop that, take that. Oh yeah, look at this. Where's it gone? Wow. Shame I can't look at myself. Look at myself, is there like control or shift or tab? Oh, tab! Wow, look at that. That looks sick. Nice. I also realised I was doing this whole dungeon without my shield equipped, even though I went back to the shop and realised I completely forgot to put it on. I'm not taking any of these coins, but maybe oh wow, hold up. That coin is worth 50 on its own. Let me go back. I thought that whole stack of 25 was 50 altogether, but they are 50 each. So this stack inside here is worth a ton. Give me that. and the cogs weigh an absolute shit ton, so I can't take those. Well, it's definitely worth coming down here then. We carried on, unlocked the door, and then found a foe we hadn't seen before. Ooh, what's that noise? Oh! He's going to attack me? Yeah, I think it is. Can I damage this thing? What the hell was that? Centurion spider. That's pretty cool and a bit scary. Steel and iron door, trap door, deep ore passage. Oh my god, it's one of those things. I think I've seen a picture of that. It just fall over. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, wait, quickly. So stamina, Hearth Hill. Right, let's go. Can't hit it. Oh, I can hit it. Get fucked. Get fucked. Let's go. Centurion Sphere. That's pretty cool. So we're going to the mines now. Oh, some rubies. A raw ebony. Wow, that's cool. This place is absolutely fucking massive. It was indeed. And unfortunately for me, this wouldn't be the last time I was here. But that's for later. Right now, I was still seeing how far this place went on for. I spotted another sphere up ahead, and then after a fight that took over a minute, he was down. So we carried on. What's that? What was that? What was that? What was that? As a ghost. Right. I need to restore magicka. Drink both of those, please. And then do that. Get some stamina back. And then fire bite. I need fire bite, I think. What is this? Oh wait, he's not a ghost, I don't think. I think he's just invisible. Wait, no, your weapon has no effect. Fuck. He's trapped me in a corner as well. I think I die here. Okay, right. Divine intervention. In fact, just the intervention one is fine. Get me out of here. Get me out. Why can't I'm not casting anything. What the fuck is going on? Restore health. No, don't do that. I'm like one hit from dying. Okay. I should be restoring health now. I don't know why I can't seem to cast the Almsivy intervention. Oh, thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ, that was close. Holy crap, I don't know what that was, I don't know who that was, but it was some sort of ghost that I could not hit. And thankfully I now knew how to get back to here really quickly, using this amulet. So that worked out pretty well. So after panicking quite a bit there, we managed to get out. Before heading back to Hasfat, I tried to find a merchant who would buy my coins, and after trying some of the shops in town and Mages Guild members, I couldn't find a buyer, until finding our mate in the extravagant robes. So we sold all the coins for around 600 gold, and after this, I went back to Hasfat and gave him the puzzle box. He thanks us for the box, and tells us that once we've delivered the 6th health report to Caius, we can come back to Hasfat and he'll have a key for us that he thinks we can take back to the Dwemer ruins we were just in, to open something inside. Okay, that's cool. Right, so back to Caius and then back to Hasfalt. Although I'm quite scared about going back to that place, to be honest. I also didn't think I found a door that needed a key. So anyway, let's go back. We headed back to Caius and he's happy with the report, but now we need to find more out about the Nerevarine. And he tells us that Shan Gra Musgob, the orc found in the Mages Guild, will be able to tell us more. She too will need a favour completing before she'll give us her report. Before heading off, I decided to rest and wake up having experienced a disturbing dream. It tells us of a tall figure with a golden mask walking alongside us amongst bodies of the dead. The tall figure spoke to the dead as if they were alive, laughing and joking with them, but none replied. I woke up trying to cry out but not being able to. With no context for what this meant, I carried on my jolly way. Rather than going to the orc in the Mages Guild, I headed straight back to Hasfat, as I wanted to try and get this key which might get me some more treasure back in the Dwemer ruins we've just explored. After returning to him, he gave us the key and we headed back. I had a serious degree of trepidation, because I'd been told that I'd just been given a key to open something in this dungeon, but I felt like I'd covered most of this place whilst looking for the puzzle box. There are a couple of areas I'd yet to explore though, so hopefully we'd find something there. I headed back into the ruins and spent a long time map checking. Walking back into the place that I previously was, getting lost, and finding myself back at the beginning again. Then finally after some time found an area near where I'd previously had to teleport out. That's Landblood's Gallery, that's where I went. What about this way? Didn't actually go this way last time. Whoa, lava. This is cool. Before I make this jump I'm going to save the game. There we go. Nice. How do I get across here? There's no way I'll make that jump. Oh, I could float though. Hell yeah, I could levitate. Yeah, let's do that. Levitate. I failed. I think we're doing it. Oh, look at us go! Oh my god, I actually found a use for it. That's brilliant. I knew that would come in handy at some point. Now I just have to sort of awkwardly wait for it to finish, because I'm just sort of floating around now. With our feet back on solid ground, we headed on, finding a bloke standing in the room up ahead. Come on then, mate. Oh, what has he got? Christ alive. That's quite the weapon. Oh my god. I just died. Okay, right, where was I at? Holy fuck. I mean, he just pulled that out of his arse, didn't he? That came out of nowhere. Right, let's try this again. We floated back over after having been absolutely destroyed by that guy. This time I went in more prepared. I cast a dragon skin spell on myself, then into trying to paralyze him, but somehow he resisted it. What he couldn't resist though was a large lump of steel swung at his head. After genuinely one of the toughest fights I'd had, with many a heal cast and many a potion drank, I managed to strike him down. I took his warhammer, as this is a blunt weapon which I'm proficient in. We looked cool and carried on. Alright, so is that, where the hell am I? What's this? Don't tell me there's nothing here. Yeah, I think there's nothing here. That's a shame. I thought I was going the right way there. Okay, right. Off we pop. I floated back the way we came and went down what I thought was the last place I'd yet to check out. This was where that spider I'd killed earlier was, but I realised that last time I'd gone down to the right, but there was also a route to the left. So we checked that out and immediately spotted a ghost. After miserably trying to cast my fire spell on this guy about 10 times, we finally hit one. Then another, and we took him down. This is where I could finally see what I was actually up against. Dwarven Spectre. Oh fuck. I then got to test out my new warhammer on this spider and it almost one-hit the thing. Then, out of nowhere, another ghost. At which point I made perhaps a bad decision. Okay, there's so much stuff. I might just run past this, you know. Can I run past this? Is this a door to the thing that I need? Maybe. Where am I? You can get out. Actually, I can deal with this. Oh no, he's still there. Fuck. I didn't expect the ghost to be following me. Oh, I've gone this way round. What the crap? I've been here. Okay, what about this way? Oh, there's a chest there. Ancient Dwemer door key. Dwemer right bracer. That's cool. Let me take that and let me take that. But where's the door key for? Ow. Oh, hello. Dwemer helmet. Oh my god. I might take that and put it on my head. Look at my guy now. Oh my god, this is so good. Get me out of it. Oh god, what way am I meant to be going though? I think I actually can only go one way from here, which is the way I went the first time. Go this way, you get out of the way, mate. Just run past you. And up here. Oh, actually, I went right, I didn't go left. Oh, it's trapped, that's why. God, this is fucking terrifying, by the way. I'm going to do that. I'm going to quick save, open the trap, see what happens. Let me through, let me through. Whoa, I am getting absolutely done here. There is this thing in the way, which is quite frustrating. Okay, I'm over it. What's that? Wow, heavy dwemer chest. Let me unlock that. That looks full of stuff. Oh, this is just not enjoyable. I'm so scared right now. There's so much stuff. Is there anything here? Doesn't actually look like there's anything here. Okay, right, what do I do in this situation? I don't have any magicka, so we take a magicka potion, like that. Drink 2 of those. We hearth heal. We now run. We put the open door spell on this. Unlock it. Let's go. Open it. It's just got scrap metal in it. That's a waste. Oh, no! Oh, okay, I'm not trapped. Is there any goodies in here? No, right, we go back up. These guys are trapped. Oh, fuck. There, okay, all my problems are right outside this door. And I don't think I can get past them. I can't get back. Oh, this is horrible. I'm literally just stuck. Okay, right, what do I do here? I can hearth heal. I could levitate. Yeah. Right, we just go into deep water passage instead then. So yeah, trying to run through this place without dealing with the enemies was a bad choice. So I decided to avoid doing that again and headed back to where I first had to teleport out of this place before I had the key. This time, I remembered that I could levitate to an area I previously had seen but couldn't get to. I bonked this spider on the head and then looted the chest nearby to find a Dwemer left pauldron, which when trying on, I realised went on top of my ropes, which is pretty cool, although it didn't feel very monk-like, so I took it off. I then jumped down like Spider-Man and killed the ghost with some good hits of my flame spell. This meant we could now venture further into the mines than we had before. I don't think I've made it this far before, and I assume that this is where I need to be, because I think I've taken every other route in this place. I can hear something. Okay, it's one of these guys. Nice. I wonder if I should be taking these scrap metals. They weigh so much. I can hear water. Yeah, there's water here. Oh my god, is this a whole nother bit? I think it's a whole nother bit. Anything down here? That's like a little secret bit. Let me just get some air. This definitely looks like a little secret thing over here. Oh no, it's not. What's this way? There's nothing there. There's nothing here either. It's a bit weird. Fortunately, I think we can levitate. Haha. I mean, I cannot believe how effective levitate has been in this dungeon. Anything here? Doesn't look like there's anything here. So we need to go up another level, maybe? Yeah, it looks like we might need to. I ended up failing my next few casts of levitate, which put me in a tricky spot because I had no way to restore my magicka. Eventually I had to load an earlier save to get some back, and after a ton of attempts, I successfully cast it. Okay, we've done it. Go, 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 go. So we've done the first level, we're now going to the second level. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here, we're going straight up. Doesn't look like there's anything here, is that a door? That is not a door, right, we're going straight up again. I don't know if I have enough time for this. I think I'm up. Okay, I think I'm up. Oh, hello. Oh! Right, that must be the enemy then. Oh, there's a chest there. I almost missed that. Look at this. Oh, it's trapped. Save the game. Earth Hill. Open. Oh, I resisted it. Yeah, let's go. Oh, nice emerald. Okay, right, there's a guy down here. I tried to take down the ghost, but after some failed spells and no magicka, I had to get out of there. We jump into the water. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. This is not the right way. But where on earth am I meant to use this key then? This feels like it is the correct sort of place to be going. There's no doors here. This can't be it. Confused about where I could use this key, I headed back. Oh, that fucker's still alive. Sneak. Oh my god, it's dead. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. Oh, I'm still alive. Right, I can't remember what situation I left this this place in. I think I just I ran and left loads of stuff alive, didn't I? Yep. Yep. There's a guy right there. Okay, how do we do this then? I have no magicka. I have no way of gaining magicka. I have absolutely no idea what this key is for. It's apparently the lower area, but where? Let's just go through and run. Try and get past him. Run, run. That's trapped. Let's just try it anyway. Oh, I don't have any magicka. Why have I just done that? I don't have any restore. Oh, I've got one. Oh, I've been this way before. This is exactly what I did last time. Go this way. Go this way. Get out of the way. Try and run away. My god, this is stressful. Okay, I think I'm out. We were in fact out. As far as I can tell, any door with a loading screen holds enemies in that area, so that mess of enemies was left behind me in that section of the ruins. But this was a problem. After exploring that area, I was pretty convinced I searched everywhere I could to use this key, and so far I hadn't found a use for it. Now that we'd left the enemies, I could rest, and we had another level up due. This time I put my coins into strength, endurance and agility. I was determined to find out what this key opened, but I was so confused. I backtracked to the area where we levitated over the lava to see if I'd missed anything, and this time I levitated up a level and actually had missed something. On the second level there was a Dwemer tube and a coherer, which I have no idea what it is, but I left it as it weighed a ton. With nothing else found, I left again, and then headed back into another area I'd already been in. But technically I hadn't, because last time I was here, I ended up dying outside, and so I hadn't yet explored it in this save. This time there were no enemies around, so I reopened a chest I previously looted. Last time I just got some metal scraps, but this time I found two cool weapons, neither that I could use well. even though they looked very cool, but that I'd definitely take to sell on. I was stuck. I'd been in these ruins for over 2 hours, and I felt like I'd explored the entire thing, but then I had a brainwave. Now we're back here again. I don't think there's a path down here that I haven't already tried. I levitated up there before, there was nothing up there, and I've been the whole way around here and there's nothing here either. So where on earth is this? Unless it's outside. Oh my god, it could be outside. No, I don't think so. I also have this ancient Dwemer door key too that I got from here. Oh my god, it could be outside though, couldn't it? My thought process here was that perhaps there's another door outside that leads to an area called the Lower Arkenthand. So that's what I went to search for. I headed out the ruins and spent the next 5 minutes searching the surface, but I couldn't find a thing. So after hours of searching these ruins, I gave up. I headed back to Balmorra. This is probably the first thing I could note down as an actual failure in my adventure. And there's a chance I might never know what this key does, but that's okay. Hopefully one day I'll find out. But today is not that day.